my beautiful, lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering why it is my hair looks like this, obviously it's a wig. You guys know by now I have a million of them. The mullet is not gone. She is just under construction because every time I dye my hair pink, I immediately want it blonde after. And although the shade of pink has changed, it has been pink for quite a while, a couple months actually, so it's time for a change. So I'm working on going blonde, and then I'm gonna grow it out just a little bit, maybe grow out the sides some, so it's not completely shaved like I have been wearing it, but yeah, that'll be back shortly. It's just going blonde as a process, and my hair's pretty healthy right now, so I kind of want to keep it that way, so I'm gonna be wigging it until then. So there's been a time or 2 or 7 in my non-existent YouTube career that I've been asked, how do I keep up when my style seems to change so much? And you got me there. It really does. Like every single couple months it feels like I am like trying to be a whole new person, and I'm just ready to like do something entirely different. Those who know me are used to it, but some of you who are new are kind of like, what the hell? Like 3 videos ago she had teased hair and looked like she's from 2007, and now she's here looking like she's from 1976. Good, that's what I want, that's my goal. So as far as styling goes and like things that I buy, knowing that I'm going to have an entirely different aesthetic like 3 months from now, there's some things I do look for, and so I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I've never done any sort of like outfit videos. Like I wanted to do a try on haul with like a bunch of cheap clothes I got from Amazon, but when it comes to videos that are fully showing my body, I get pretty like like insecure about that. But I mean, whatever. I want to do this video and maybe give you guys some ideas. So my latest transformation has kind of been from like the early 2000s scene in emo right back into like an e-girl-esque thing, and then now all of a sudden I'm in love with bell bottoms and wood heel clogs. So I just wanted to take some examples of some really versatile things I have in my wardrobe and show you how I can change up the entire tone and style of an outfit just by changing my wig, changing jewelry, adding different accessories. And you guys can do this too. So maybe when you're going shopping or something like that, when you're going thrifting, you can look at things like that and just imagine different ways you might style it. And then that way, if you're like me and you're a different person every 10 minutes, you don't have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe, because the basics of everything you would need for any style you already have. And so that's how I get away with, you know, not really needing to buy a new wardrobe all the time, because I do have a lot of stuff that can be used for a lot of different things. I got very fortunate now because I'm on like a 70s like vintage retro kick, and I do have a lot of stuff that is true vintage that I got from my grandmother, so that's really cool. And literally I have, if we can see it, in my wardrobe over there I have a lot of my favorite like more 70s-esque things sitting over there. So literally it was like my taste and my fashion changed overnight, and all I had to do was go into my back bedroom closet and get in these storage totes I have and just dig out some things I haven't worn in a while. So literally the only thing I bought was bought a couple little pairs of shoes. Like I found these clog sandals on Amazon that have that vintage look to them, and they were only like $30. And then I bought a couple pairs of flared like bell-bottom type jeans, which were also really cheap, but I just bought a couple pairs of jeans and then these shoes, and like I'm set. Tops, jackets, accessories, like that's all ready to roll. And so I just wanted to show you guys a few examples today, and without further ado, we'll get started. Okay, again, please do not body shame me, but the first look is obviously a scene one. I dug out this wig just for you. This is fan service. Hi, I hope you're happy. Okay, so I got the Bowie shirt, and band t-shirts are a very good, like, versatile thing to own, and I'm sure all of us have a lot of them. I have the checkered pants or plaid or whatever the fuck you call that. I don't know. The Converses with the candy laces. Can't leave those out. I have the belt just draped around. And then for bracelets, a candy. And then the little trendy, edgy girl cuff I got going on. And the choker. And now we're an e-girl, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to take the same outfit and make it a little bit more e-girl-esque. Starting by changing the choker into a more elaborate color because I feel like all the e-girls have those. And then we're just going to swap out the belt and tie the shirt up into a knot because if you're an e-girl, you gotta have your band tee in a knot. Otherwise, Jesus is angry at you. And we're just going to pair this whole thing with my demonias. These platform boots are my favorite. And so there's the overall vibe of the outfit. I have to manually pan the camera myself because I'm poor and don't have a cameraman or good equipment. And then finally for the belt, I just took this little like body chain thing and stuck that around, and I figured that's good enough. We're going to swap out the candy because most e-girls aren't big on the candy unless you're like a very specific type of e-girl. We're going to swap that out for this spiky cuff that could literally kill a man. I have no idea why that thing is so sharp, and literally 13-year-olds can buy it in Hot Topic. What is happening? So there's that. Loving it. Now we're moving on. So, taking the same basis of the outfit, I have my 70s hot roller curled hair on, and we're going to again start by changing the necklace. We're going to take off the plaid cuff, but leave the other cuff just because punk was like birthed in the 70s, and so there's like a lot of punk influence I like to take into my outfits. Especially since we got the Bowie shirt on. Obviously, Bowie isn't punk, but I feel like he's pretty fucking punk rock as a person, and I will fight anybody on that. And then we're just going to take the shirt and tuck it in. I have on these bell-bottom jeans that have a stain on the front that I didn't notice until editing. We're going to pair those with the clog sandals. And then I have a nice watch, and then this bracelet I'm putting on was my grandmother's, so it's a pretty old bracelet, and it has a nice vintage feel to it. And then the tassel earrings are just my favorite thing. Best $11 I ever spent in my life because they just really have that cool 70s vibe I'm going for. And so overall, that's the look. Yeah. Look at her go. Okay, this one's starting off like more soft and girly. This top I found on Amazon, and I liked it just because it is pretty vintage looking. It's actually sold by a shop that does primarily like Victorian and steampunk type clothing, but it also gave me a pretty big 70s vibe as well. So I'm going to start by ripping off the accessories here. Make sure I got it on point. My phone vibrated. Sorry if you heard that. I'm not going to re-record this. That is a lot of work. So now transformation time. I'm going to take off the scarf and replace it with this super spiky choker that I found on Amazon. I will link it for you below if you're interested. And then it's time to change the hair. Got the e-girl hair back on. And we're going to throw on some fishnets because every e-girl is married to fishnets. And I have this pink pleated skirt and this nice studded belt that I'm going to put together. And then again with the same demonias because they go with everything, so why not? Got the spiky cuff still, so it matches the belt and the shoes and just really ties it all together because, you know, accessories are a big part of it when it comes to styling and giving things more character and personality. Two things I will never have. Now it's scene queen time, and all I did thus far was change the top. Sorry about the bralette that doesn't match. I would wear another one, but I did not feel like taking off the whole ass thing, so I just left it. You get the idea. Gotta throw on the Hello Kitty necklace, so you know I'm fucking Avril Lavigne up in this bitch. And again with the Converses, because Converses with a dress or a skirt was very much the time period back in the old days of 2006. Oh, nice little spin. Look at her go. Wow. Work, honey. Gotta have the bow. Can't forget the bow. And now with that done, we are on to our final look. So, here is how I would wear this tank top as a scene kid. This again is a fairly vintage Harley Davidson shirt. I don't know the time, but I haven't seen my grandmother wear shirts like that since at least probably before I was alive, so it's got to be pretty old, and you can tell just by looking at it, so it's definitely one of my prized possessions. So we're going to start by transforming this one as well, and we're just going to swap out that choker for some layered jewelry. Going to layer a couple necklaces here with that one white collar. And then these jeans I made myself. I cut out the pockets and painted the flames on the side. Was going for like a doll's kill type look without supporting a brand that's racist and steals from small artists. And so I have that all together here. I added the white belt and of course the Demonia platforms. I'm going to add those as well. And suddenly we're Instagram ready again. I like these jeans. I did a good job on them. 10 out of 10. Go me. Oh, what are we doing? We're taking off the shoes. She said, fuck this, I'm over it. Oh, we're just moving on. Okay, so I have these other pair of flared pants, and they have the 5 buttons up. This bandana, again, was my grandmother's, and it's pretty old, and it's Harley Davidson, so it goes perfectly with the shirt. This actually looks really cute. Your bangs are fucked up, but other than that, good job. So we're going to take off the collar, we're going to take off the first chain necklace, but we're going to leave the one with the safety pins and the bottle caps because, again, punk was a thing in the 70s, and a lot of people decorated their jewelry and stuff with safety pins. And then the bangle I added was just a little Givenchy bangle, and name brands and designer brands were becoming really prominent in the 70s as well. That's when people first started like really flexing. And again, the funky earrings that I absolutely freaking love. And I also have this vintage denim right here that I'm going to throw on to go with it. I like this outfit because almost all of it's like real vintage, like everything that matters. Got the cuff there, again, for more of a punk, like, badass biker chick vibe. And then this belt is my favorite part. So that was my grandmother's. My grandfather made it for her out of a genuine motorcycle chain. And Joan Jett was pictured with one just like it. So that's my Joan Jett belt. And it's not comfortable, and it doesn't work super well, but it definitely really captures the essence of the outfit. And that is probably my favorite outfit. The jeans are a little tight, but when I got them in, I held them up and I'm like, there's no freaking way. And they actually went on. So yeah, 10 out of 10. I'll link those below too if you want. Alright, peace out. Okay, now we're filming the outro in the last outfit because if I have to change again, it's going to be into pajamas because I'm done. But hopefully this video gave you some ideas of like certain ways you can style things and how like literally just something so much as earrings or your hair or what shoes you wear can change like the entirety of an outfit, which I think is really cool. This last one though, I really love this. I think this is like, I'm gonna wear this tomorrow to go nowhere because we're still in quarantine. Okay, but that is all for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it was different. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like or don't. It's up to you. Be your own person. Don't do what I tell you to do. I'm literally nobody. I have no authority over you whatsoever. If you didn't like it, leave a comment, tell me I'm fat, make me cry, ruin my day, as per usual. And I love you guys. Have fun, be safe, look both ways before you cross the street, and I will see you next Monday. Bye!